make them stop your joy. No time. Nobody cares when you're down, but when you up and rising, everybody wants your crown. Careful of those who come around. You pray for them to rise, but them bring you down. Go harder. Go harder. Go harder. Just go harder. Go harder. Go harder. Go harder. Just go harder. Give thanks, cause me know better. Man a real go-getter. Hunt for me, own cheddar. Now go rob for me own brother. Work for what me want, cause that me prefer. Control me destiny, that me redder. Tell me say me can't, and me fight the pressure. Oh, me feel lose when I like me treasure. Don't you worry what people say about you. Just believe in yourself. Never you doubt you. Go harder. Go harder. Go harder. Just go harder. Go harder. Go harder. Go harder. Just go harder. Monday I feel the winning. Hold it firm every inning. Watch the clock while it's spinning. Told them from the beginning. Now I hear this news. Tell them say me never born to lose. Them no must look, me no need the views. Tell them I the W man come for choose. Don't you worry what people say about you. Just believe in yourself. Never you doubt you. Never. Go harder. Go harder. Go harder. Just go harder. Go harder. Go harder. Go harder. Just go harder.
Yo, and it is an official Monday, February the 6th, the second Monday in this February. And it is your girl, Miss VIP.
And yours truly, you already know. You already know.
Go harder, go harder, go harder, just go. Period.
Yeah, man. Big up to the Eagle Heights.
That's what it's all about.
We're going to send you the link to Eagle so you can log in, and we want to know, how did you come up with that song?
It is the official theme song of Shy Party Live.
Yes. I feel like he's talking to us.
Yeah, and I know that song. I even made a video, and you're right, bro. I need to put that as a theme song behind that video because it literally speaks a lot of volumes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, big up yourself, bro. Big up yourself. Please like and share the live. Please like and share the live. Nigo, I'm going to see if you can log in tonight. Tell the people them about this song because it is definitely...
Blew it up all over the world. Jamaica, Gambia, Senegal, you name it.
The motto for 2023, y'all.
Go harder.
High pressure. Never let off their necks, period.
Absolutely.
Because that's my thought and my thing for sure for this year. But yo, without further ado,
We have
our esteemed team member,
oh yeah.
Fluffy Diva to the building.
Hey.
Oh,
Wagwan.
Wagwan Fluffy Diva.
Wagwan, VIP, lady VIP.
Period.
It was a rough Monday, but we made it.
Man, tell me about it. I would have to agree.
Telling you. Oh, boy. They
So
tried
Fluffy
me.
Diva, how did you? So you say you had a rough Monday. What happened?
What's going on with Fluffy Diva? Because we want to know how can Fluffy Diva have a rough Monday?
They tried me. They tried me.
Oh, they. That means a few.
The people around you, sometimes people will just try you. They
That's
already
right.
know how you are. They already know how you stay, but they'll still try you just to see if they can get away with the BS that they're trying to get away with.
Whoa.
They will try
Wow.
But Fluffy Diva, you also, with rain comes sunshine, right? You do have some sunshine news, right? Promotion.
Oh, yes. That's why they're trying me.
That's what it's all about. You went harder for 2023.
I went harder. Nigo, I went hard 2023.
Yeah, all right. With a blast. Pow.
I was just like, man, if y'all ain't going to give me what I need, I'm going to have to go around you.
Whoa.
I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable. I was comfortable where I was at. I wanted to go up where I was located. But then I had to go around. And now that I went around, people is upset.
Oh.
You can't be upset with me for wanting and going harder. You can't be upset with me.
Tell it.
That's the thing, baby.
She got to listen. She applied pressure on them next, y'all. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They can't breathe. Oh, that pressure.
They wanted me to stay until the 20th. I told them, sorry, the 13th is going to be my last day here.
Whoa,
I got to move.
So next Monday is the day, huh?
Next Monday.
Well, there you have it, man. You got a nice celebration next Tuesday.
That's what's up. We're going to
What a great segue. Celebrating, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So,
we're celebrating one love.
It was. It definitely is, for sure.
Wow.
Well, we've been laying low.
We have been.
We haven't been too much in the public view. There's a lot of things we're working on.
You got to take a sabbatical. Sometimes we
got to take a sabbatical to the game. But we're going harder in the background. We're going harder for Chicago. And definitely 2023. Definitely, we're working on some big things, y'all. I'm telling you, promoters, get on board because we're going harder.
Resistance is futile. Resistance is futile.
Yeah. Labor Day weekend is coming up.
Yes.
We got some big things coming up. We got Nego Heights on the signing in for the One Love Festival. A lot of things coming up, man. And we just want to just thank God for us being here on this Monday. And every Monday we are here to give you and bring you Chicago news, whatever happened in Chicago. What about that balloon? Because everybody's scared about this new balloon in the air. And
shoot.
What's going on? America is for sale?
Listen,
what's
man,
going on?
We are under attack and nobody's talking about it as much as it should be. This is not just this is a Chicago issue. This is a everybody issue.
It's a global issue.
Period.
America issue.
Listen, man, if y'all ain't taking notice to what's going on, all I gotta say is go get your gas mask. Go get your gas mask. We will soon be in WW3.
It's already.
Listen.
It's a part of the pandemic.
When you let a balloon, 2 balloons, come across our skies, make it all the way across.
It could be a biological weapon.
Our security, our military.
Weapon.
And sit there for days on end?
I don't know, man. Just gotta pray and go harder. That's it.
That's true.
Let's pray and go hard.
I never seen nothing like that. They always they give, what is it, 3 warnings?
They do, and then they shoot it down.
They shoot it down, but the whole thing about it is you can't. I wouldn't even recommend shooting it down because you don't know, like VIP said, what kind of biological warfare.
Well, yeah, that's what's going on.
They're trying to do,
psychological and biological warfare. Because
it dropped in a stream of water too. So now they're gonna have to, really be careful about that too.
World War III is at hand.
Well, the air, it got blew up out of the air and then into the water. So then we got 2 issues to worry about, the water and the air, which is everything.
Oh, yeah.
You can't get around either.
COVID is airborne. It's not, I'm catching it from you. It's airborne.
Well, that's that part right there. So, I mean, listen, people, I want to hear from the people out there. Like, if y'all make this a big concern for yourselves, if this been something that's been a topic in the house, I know it's been a topic in our house. We've been glued to the news lately. So
we've been buying our gas masks. The word to the wise, guys, gas mask is a must. Everybody wearing these masks and it's not doing anything for you. But don't forget, America is the only one that dropped the nuclear bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And now that everyone has the atomic bomb, so everyone has to be careful. Everyone has to be careful.
I'm gonna tell you something. I need to turn my sound down or something. I'm hearing the echo back. All I keep hearing and thinking about is Bob Marley's song. That's all I keep hearing.
Which one that?
Have no fear for atomic energy.
Because
none of them can stop the time.
Whoa! What to be must be. So don't be fear. Don't live in fear. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. You're born to die.
All of this is about emancipating yourself
from mental slavery. None but yourself can free your mind.
Slavery. He was before his time. I swear to you.
He's a gifted man from God. So when you're gifted from God, the good die young. Garnet Hill died. He was another gifted guy.
That's true.
And a lot of young guys who come here and leave that message and go. Michael Jackson.
Oh my God, we had so many. Let's start away from the 40s. Which, by the way, y'all, I don't like to glorify this month because I don't like to put our history and gather it all in one month. Because I feel like that's a disservice to our people. We have so much history and it doesn't fit all in one month.
All in all. And the shortest month at that.
There you go. That's even the most disrespectful thing about it. It is the shortest month of the year, and you give us quote unquote Black History Month.
Indigenous People Month. That's what we should say.
Yeah, we gotta stop using that word.
Because anything black is a curse.
It's a curse.
So we're gonna say Indigenous Month to recognize the great ones that come, the Mansa Musa.
Yeah, we gotta change our own history.
We have some great names. The first Black president of the United States.
Sure, we have so.
Look him up. His name is John Hanson.
The stoplights, man. The railroads. It just, the list goes on and on and on.
We have built this nation. The indigenous people, which is us, have built this nation. So we're going to educate people tonight about the history of who we are.
That's right.
We didn't come from slavery.
No, that's not our only legacy to what we are.
That is not our history. Our history, they were here. When Christopher Columbus came, we were already here.
Boom, done. Period.
So we didn't come from slavery, and they painted like we came from slavery, and they treat us like we're slaves. As Martin Luther King would say, we're ostracized in our own land, meaning we're slaves in our own land. And that's why they killed him.
Agreed.
The Poor People's March, he was organizing it so we could get our 40 acres and a mule that we never got. But everybody is getting land grants, everybody getting money. We were the only race of people that didn't get, what do you call it?
Reparations.
Reparation. The Jews get reparation. The Chinese get reparation. The Germans get reparation.
It's true.
Where's the reparation for us?
Yeah, we still waiting for that 40 in the mule.
We didn't get our 40 acres in the mule.
Bottom line.
And guess who we have tuning in? We want to interview somebody tonight that I'm telling you guys, bring him in. Without no further ado. Without no further ado.
Bless up, bless up, bless up.
Blessings, my general. Go
Me
harder.
to the world.
Yeah, man, to the world.
To the world.
To the world.
For real, for real.
First and foremost, Chicago, we're going to ask Mr. Nego Heights, who are you?
Mm.
Hey, if Chicago don't know me, then fi Google me.
Well, they
Yo,
want to hear from your mouth. Who are
man.
you?
For the people that may not know
Who
Hey,
Nego,
Heights is.
the
yeah,
number
man.
one artist right now are trending.
That's right.
Yo, I'm just a regular human being like everybody else. I'm just a African born in the western part of this world. A youth from Central America slash the Caribbean, out of
Yeah.
Belize, living in Chicago, doing
That's
reggae
what's up.
music and spreading good positive vibes through the music.
That's what's up.
You know, we made your song our theme song.
Yes.
Yes.
Manners,
And we
manners,
want,
manners,
and,
manners,
and we
manners.
want to know where did you get the inspiration to come up with that song?
Yo,
Because it feels like you're talking to us.
I mean, for real.
well, the thing is, because the message is so relevant in that song and it's so potent, it's so relatable, it's because it came from a real place. Because
Yes.
in 2020, in January, I got sick and I almost died. Slept for 3 days, couldn't wake up, didn't know what was going on. Woke up hallucinating, arguing with myself, saying that I was
Mm.
dead and all that.
What?
End up going to the doctor. They told me I have an upper respiratory virus and it's not the flu, but they couldn't tell me what it was. They didn't have no COVID test at the time or anything. But at the same time,
Mm.
I couldn't walk. When I woke up, I couldn't walk. So um, I wasn't able to walk for like till the end of March before I was really able to walk or
Wow.
stand. So prolonging in the year, I end up having these attacks where I couldn't breathe, and then I
Mm.
end up having to get rushed to the emergency room. And so in July of 2020, I was rushed to the emergency room, and then they did the test. They had COVID test at that point, and then they diagnosed me with COVID. But at this point, I didn't have any fever or anything because I had all that from January, but I was still struggling, and so my lungs were
Mm.
just kind
Wow.
of like messed up. So, anyways, did my research, and they said maybe 3 to 6 months after you could still show positive for COVID. So it was
Yeah.
no surprise to me that that's what it was at that point. But even then, I had problems breathing and I had a problem walking. So for the whole of 2020, I was like out. The doctors was like, you can't perform, you can't really do music, and um everything was just so crazy because now I felt like everything because 2019 was like one of my greatest year ever. I did this big festival in California and everything. Take deal with it like like a pro. Like I was getting so much bookings. I had booked some shows with to tour with Turbulence in the Midwest, and then we were to go to Africa with Turbulence as well in 2020.
Wow, that's big. That's
But
big.
yeah, but
Gunshot. Big, big,
all of that
big.
get canceled with COVID and everything, and and then me
Mm.
being sick, and then all 2020 it was just a struggle. So it's just back and forth to the doctor. September I was back at the doctor. They was testing for blood clot on my lungs and all that because I still
Whoa.
had breathing issues and all that. And so 2021 came and I was still suffering, still in pain, still could barely walk. At this point I'm
Mm.
moving around but I'm dragging, and then I still had breathing
Mm.
issues and all that stuff. And so I had another episode where one day I just heard like something snapped in my back and I
Oh.
couldn't move at all. I was like in the fetal position. I had to call the ambulance, and the paramedics.
We
They had to
almost
take
lose
me in
Nego
my house.
Heights.
Yeah, man.
Yo.
So I had to go to the emergency room. Had to do a series of CAT scan, MRIs, a whole bunch of stuff. Doctor visit, meeting with specialists and everything until they came to the conclusion that I had to do a surgery if I wanted to get right as far as my walking again and if I wanted to be as normal. And me as a Rasta man is like, yo, brother, cut what, cut who, So it's like because I've been dealing with all this, like, and the medication was like limited because I don't really take the medication because everything was like some ridiculous drugs they was giving me is like just like really sending me
Mm.
crazy. So I had to just like after the first time, be like, well, what is this? Because I can't take this, and I can't take this, and I can't take this, and I can't take this. So, I relied on a lot of herbal stuff. So I
Mm.
stayed away from the drugs as much as I could have, for the most part. But anyway, I did the surgery in November of 2021, and they told me
Wow.
I was gonna be out for 6 weeks. I mean, for
Mm.
12 weeks. But
Wow.
by 6 weeks, I did a checkup and it was like, okay, you're moving around, you're looking good, you looking better. You could, start doing stuff, but don't do anything. You still can't perform. You still can't do anything. We have to come back and check and everything. And so for 2020, I was definitely in the rebuilding stage of myself because
Mm.
now it's
Mm,
like I lost everything. Like I felt like I lost everything musically, like that I was doing. Like I was
mm,
just like disorientated. Like where do I start? How do I get back to where I was? Because I was at my pinnacle at 2019, and then all of this came in 2 years, and I just been out. My whole leg was so messed up that all my muscle was gone, and it was
mm,
just like constant pain and cramps and all that stuff in my whole leg and everything. So I was just 2022 out, bro. I was out there. I was doing music. I was trying. It was killing me. I did the show with Chuck Fender and Spanabana and Ginger and them. And
Mm.
bro, I'm telling you, I did that in like April 2022,
mm.
and it was one of the hardest performances I ever had because
Wow.
my breathing wasn't on point and it was hard. I was dying up there. Literally, I was like, the performance was like, it was a good performance, but it took so much out of me just to do the little
Mm,
time I was doing up there. And then my body just wasn't right because at that point I was already back in the gym trying to build my momentum and everything and get my body back
Mm.
conditioned, but it just wasn't working. So at that point I was like, man, I really have to go hard on this, and which like
mm,
at that point I had already start writing the song and everything, and I was like, okay, we're gonna get it recorded. So I went ahead and record the song, and that's been the driving force in everything I do as far as music was like to go harder because my intention was to get to where I was in 2019 when I was at my pinnacle and surpass that within months. That was my goal. I have to do it within months because 2023 would make 10 years I've been doing this seriously, and I wanted to make sure that 2023 is the year I get to put my name in every corner of the earth. So
Ah.
I was
mm.
like, to do that, I have to go harder. I can't You can't be playing around. So 2022, I end up doing a series of shows like from LA to Texas, Chicago. I was just trying to do like as much major shows as I could have. And
Mm.
I won't lie, it's definitely hard and it was a beating sometimes physically on the body because I just wasn't really ready. My body wasn't ready, but I was pushing myself because at this point I figured that there's no better time than now. I could have been dead, so I'm here now. So let me just go hard now. And so we ended up releasing that song and had it sitting down for about maybe a year. And
Mm.
we were just like, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? Share it with just close ones, because I mean the inspiration was so real, like you have to just go harder or just do nothing at all. And I was like, I can't
Yes.
afford
Yeah.
to not do anything at all. I mean,
Well,
Mm,
I
well,
was
me I
like
tell
it.
you something. Hear me, I tell you something.
Mm.
That song is gonna
mm.
propel you to the next level.
Well, give thanks
Yes.
for it. That's the intentions and the hope that it would do great
It
things for
is.
for the
It.
career,
I mean, it's. I hear that the whole Africa is playing that song right now.
Yeah, man, yeah, man. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
yo, bro, like I say, I give thanks to Most High because it's like a blessing to come back from something like a near-death experience
Yes.
and then be
Yes.
I
able
think
to
it's the
have
story.
something that everybody
Wow.
can
That's a
gravitate to or relate
testimony.
to. So for me, it's
Mm-hmm.
like this song just speaks
Testimony.
volume of my journey in music and my abrupt pause, damn near end of my musical journey to come back to this. Now, if I have a song that um to be honest, it's like the second song I have that really took on to the world like this where everybody loved, because the first song I did was in 2020 in 2013 was Feeling Like a Lion, and that song did good in Europe, Africa. It did good Jamaica, Belize, in Mexico, and
Wow.
so that song did good all over pretty much. And so this song now is the second song that I have that really took off on this level. So for me to come back from not being able to perform, not being able to do music and all that, and then have a song like this, it really speaks volume because the song itself is about just this kind of success, by just putting in the
Mm.
energy and the time and the effort you know, and to trust me, to be motivated to all this was not easy, but I give thanks more time for the ones them wrong because, you know, I mean, they were like, yo, the thing shot, man, we're gonna push it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. You know, even when sometimes I wanted to give up, you know, it's like, I'm tired, you know, I can't go no more, you know, it's like, nah, man, we're almost there, let's go harder, just do the thing, you know. So we've been pushing it based on that, and I just want to say, man, I appreciate the fact that this song could touch ones, and I could hear this from them themselves. Like you guys would say, like, "Yo, this song means so much to the song, like it's talking about us." Because the DJ in Africa that started this whole thing with the song actually phoned me on Instagram and
Oh.
Short break. We'll have it back in a minute. Ah, there we go.
yeah, he said, I want to work with you because you have potential. I like the sounds that I'm hearing and everything. And I didn't give him the song yet because the song.
Someone's trying to hate. Don't hate. Don't hate.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't give him the song yet. I gave him songs from my album that I released. And so he was introducing me to the people playing these songs and all that stuff. And then one day I was like, yeah, I got a new song that's coming out. It's called Go Harder. He's like, let me hear it. So I sent it to him. He called me back like I guess he listened to about maybe 10 seconds of the song or 15 seconds. He said, brother, this is a hit. I was like, what? He said, no, Go Harder is a hit. This is a big
Yes, it
song. This is
is.
a big one. And so, he started working with me. I was like, yo, bro, I don't want no money from you. I just want to help you because I see good potential and I just feel energy from what you're doing and what you're saying. And then he was like, this song is like you wrote this song about my life. Like I feel like this song is about
Wow.
me. That's what he told me, bro. And he's like, you know what I'm gonna do for you? I'm gonna have the whole entire Gambia playing your song because I have DJs on all different stations in Gambia. And bro, he
Wow.
started giving it to different DJs, and that's how I end up with do all these interviews. And then he was like, yeah, I got a DJ in Ghana too, so I'm gonna give him the song. That's how I end up with an interview in Ghana. And then he told me, I got a link in Nigeria, so I'm gonna make sure they have it and be playing on the radio there too. So I
Wow.
mean, it's just like it's just great to see that, that
The
after
hard
all
work
you've
is
been
paying
through,
off.
it's not in vain because it's
Right.
like
That's
there's a
right.
bigger purpose for all the struggle, So I just give
Mm.
thanks, bro. I just
Well, you
really give
definitely
thanks.
mash up
Yeah,
the
yeah.
festival. The One Love Festival. I see I jump like cable town and Sizzla. But me I tell you
Yeah.
something. You better performance, a memorable for performance at
Yeah,
the
I give
One Love
thanks.
Festival, and we are inviting you on the festival again this year.
You
That's
already
a
know, bro. You
definite.
And
already know.
your whole team.
You see.
What other Dove
Yeah, man.
Music. I am so proud of you to knowing how far we came. How
Yeah,
far
man.
we came, because this music that you're doing is just transcending borders.
That's right.
Yeah,
And I
man.
felt so touched when I heard the music. I said, baby, we gotta ask Migo Heights. That is our theme song.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We
And
give thanks, bro.
every week you're gonna hear it. We're gonna go harder, Chicago. We're gonna go harder. Nego Heights is going harder for
What's
you.
up?
Fluffy
Yes,
Diva is going harder for you.
yes,
Lady VIP
yes.
is going harder for you. And we all embrace it.
Yeah, man, and
Right.
we give thanks because the thing is, like I was telling my virgin, like, here we have a small Caribbean community, and to us it might seem big at times, but
Hmm.
musically, we don't have like a mark. We haven't made a mark. We don't have a footing because really and
Mm.
truly, like, you don't see, like, think about it. You can look around right now and think about how much original reggae artists or dancehall artists you have in the Caribbean community right now that's doing anything, that's going places, that's on tours, that's dropping music and everything. You could count on maybe one hand or half on one hand. And then we haven't had no big collabs with no big rappers around here, and none of these kind of things. We're not on the platform as these rappers around here. So we haven't even scratched the surface of what is possible
Mm-hmm.
for us.
That's
But
right.
for us to actually do it, I realize that we have to be original and that we have to stay united to actually
You
have
know
a
what?
push because everything
I
based on
have to give you
numbers.
something. I'm not cutting you, but I have to give you something. I've been watching you over the years, and I never heard you sing anybody's song.
No, brother, why?
Everything he does
Original.
is original. And I'm gonna tell you
Mm-hmm.
something. His music is original,
Wow.
and that's what is propelling him, because everybody else is copying other people's songs.
Right.
And
Mm.
for an artist,
You have to stand up and be honest.
you stand up,
Well,
brother.
see, the thing is, the difference is we have singers around here and we have artists around here. Artists are original. Singers just sing over anybody music, and that's the difference.
Mm.
Um, we don't knock no one, but at the same time, because those people who sing our people music kind of kept the gates open, so to speak, and hold the fort until we
Right.
reach. So I mean,
Right.
we can't really tune up them either, because without them, there wouldn't be a platform for us to be able to ease into, so to speak. But now what we're trying to do is to be able to develop into such a way where we could be on the stage with anything on GCI level or B96 level, or where they have big pop artists or rappers or anybody. Those are the places where the vision is for us. Because if you notice in Chicago especially, there's one major, there's two major events that happen that's basically Caribbean, and that's Martin's event and probably like Chicago Belize Day or whatever, which is like Caribbean based. That's big as far as numbers go with the amount of people that show up at these events. But there are tons of other events. Like for example, you might see a concert featuring Damon Marley, Shaggy, Morgan Heritage that has nothing to do with the Caribbean Circle. You know what I'm saying? It has not, but it's here in Chicago and it's happening, and they'd be on some huge stage with 100,000 people out there. So that's the aim where we are trying to aim for. That's why we keep our music original, keep it clean, because at the end of the day, those are the places we were trying to interject the thing so we could actually raise the level of the Caribbean community and circle, because at the end of the day, we're like pretty much underground Caribbean circle. That's what we are, basically.
That's right.
Well, I know you got a few shows coming up. Would you like to tell the people what's on your tour, what's on your roster for the upcoming events, so they could come and see you live?
Yeah, well, right now we have a show for the 25th of February over at Safari. It's the Culture Night. And then right now we're working on a date. I believe it's the 25th of March. I'm gonna be in South Carolina. And then April 8th is my first headlining rural show at the Wild here. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that's a big move right there.
Yeah, and I must say it's kind of like it's like one of the step in setting things on a whole nother level, because to be honest, I've been digging and looking around, and I realized like I'm the first Belizean born reggae artist to actually perform at the Wild here as far as a headliner with original music.
So give a gunshot.
Wow.
Hold on. I gotta hear on that one. Boom.
Yeah, man, because I mean we know we have U-Roy, but they do covers. So to be headlining a show like the Wild here, like doing original music is like next level, because really and truly most of the people from Chicago that do shows there don't do original music over the last 15, 20 years.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's like I'm gonna be like the first person to actually do it, and I do give thanks, and I'm gonna be taking a few friends along with me that's doing original music too. So we have Antonio Reed is gonna be on there, Juan Strand is gonna be on there, Mosai is gonna be on there, Guai, Virgin from Tanzania is gonna be on there, so it's like we trying to create another level to this thing, because original music always go beyond any other. Like I mean, covers don't go as far as original go, because at some point they're gonna be like, okay, somebody can cover the cover better than you, and then we could actually book the original artist for that song, so we don't need to book you. So at some point, cover artists get stopped in their tracks and it's like, this is as far as you go. So yeah, so we're pushing the original thing, and we give thanks so far. It's been a struggle, it's been a journey, but at the same time, nothing good never come without a fight, so we already knew that it was going to be like this.
One more time. Give me the song one more time.
So big up to the stage, y'all. Legal Heights dropping Go Harder debut on the one and only Shot Party live.
Nobody cares when you're.
Yeah,
Are the warrior? Don't make them stop your joy.
Hey.
Nobody cares when you're down, but when you up and rising, everybody wants your crown. Careful of those who come around. You pray for them to rise, but they bring you down. Go harder, go harder, go harder, just go harder, go harder. cause me know better.
Hey,
Man a real, go get her.
hey,
Own for me, own cheddar. Now go rob for me own brother. Work for what me want, cause I that me prefer. Control me destiny, I that me reader. Tell me say me can't, and me fight the pressure. Oh, me feel lose when I like me treasure. Don't you worry what people say about you.
Period. I
I
don't.
know.
Just believe in yourself. Never
Yeah,
you doubt you.
Hey, 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 hey.
Go harder. Go harder. Go harder. Just go harder. Go harder. Go harder. Go harder. Just go harder. Monday I feel the winning. Hold it firm every inning. Watch the clock while it's spinning. Told them from the beginning. Now want to hear this news. Tell them say me never born to lose. Them no must look, me no need the views. Tell them how the W man come to choose.
go
Don't
get
you
an
worry
album,
what
go
people
on Spotify.
say
Go on
about
download.
you.
The album is ready for you.
Welcome Chicago artists.
Just believe in
International
yourself.
artist.
Never you
These are
doubt
local.
you.
Change the dynamics. Change it.
Yes.
Go harder.
Somebody know
Go
that
harder.
you
Go harder. Just
pay as much as you
go
want. No,
harder.
no rights and copyright.
Go.
Go harder.
Let the boss Levi's
Go
himself.
harder. Go harder. Just go harder.
Mad tune. I'm mad tune that. Mad tune.
Mad, mad, mad.
Yo,
Go
go
get that
harder,
album.
go harder, Chicago,
Go
go
copy it.
harder. Everybody, it's 2023. That's what it's all about. Go
Where can
harder.
they find the album, nigga Ice?
No, yeah.
Where can they find the album?
This song right now, this song is available on all major digital distribution platform from Spotify to Deezer to Tidal to Google, Amazon Music. I mean, it's on YouTube. You can find it there too as well. I mean, it's
Wow.
just a little place, you know. It's
Yeah, man.
officially out there, you know. So,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Go harder is hitting.
I had a couple questions.
uh,
Thank you for coming on board. I really am inspired by your story, everything by your testimony. You're a living witness. You're a living
yeah, man.
testimony, a walking testimony for real. It's very inspiring. I have a question because I know we was somewhere. I can't remember where we were, and you were saying how you don't you don't drink liquor and you
Yeah,
don't drink like soda or juice or something like
yeah,
that,
yeah,
just
yeah,
water. So I
yeah, man.
wondered, how did that help? Did that help you, or is that something that you've been doing since before this situation happened in the hospital?
Well, since from Rastafari, like 1999, 2000. That's been the diet, and we've been holding it firm since then. But when I did get sick, I did have a regiment of things that I was taking that was not over the counter anything that's what helped me through all my whole sickness. Like I would boil garlic, ginger, turmeric, soursop leaf, and that type of stuff, and I would drink that every day with chlorophyll, and I would drink a cup of tea of that like twice a day or 3 times a day. I wasn't taking like over-the-counter meds. That's what helped me out through the whole time of being sick and everything. That's what I drank the whole time.
Like I help cleanse your body, a natural cleansing.
Because
Hmm.
it was rough on the body, but yeah. So my thing is like I said, Rasta we no eat no meat, no flesh, no chicken, no fish, no egg, no milk, no butter, no cheese, them type of things. Nothing
Eat,
nothing taste or
nigga.
nothing beef.
So what do you eat? What's
Where you eat? Tell
Let me eat.
So you're a
yeah.
vegan.
Yeah. Hey, just so you know, I'm in the gym right now working out. So imagine that.
Nice.
Yeah,
some
man, but we don't
protein?
eat none of these things. And then like if it's not coconut water or regular water. This juice right there, so which is like a cold press, it's just straight orange, just press cold press.
Mm.
Um, and they spoil if you leave them out the fridge and them things there. So they, it's like there's
They
no
have
additive or
cultures.
nothing. It's just orange. So yeah, so that's
Okay.
the only juice I drink. Other than that, it's just like almond milk or something. But other than that, that's about it.
Hmm.
So but no pop, no juice, no other outside of this. No like Gatorade and none of them type of things there.
Hmm.
Yeah, man, they have the GMOs killing off the people. So yes, I have to start doing the Rastafarian eating.
Yeah,
No more
well,
chicken, no
health
more
is wealth,
pork.
brother. Hey,
Health is wealth. Boom, bang, bang. Health.
just remember, I said chicken is
Is
one of
what.
the first GMO flesh we created, because God never make chicken in a brother.
Mm.
Mm.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah, yeah, God never make chicken, brother. Just like Him never make them dogs we see around wrong, and so God never make that. A man create them things there out of what God made, they
Wow.
modify the thing them and put them in a lab and test things and crossbreed and this and bring those things.
Really?
So
Really?
yeah,
Chicken?
man.
So
Yeah.
chicken was never a natural.
No, man, it's a cross between two different kind of fowl and them thing, and then modify them over time until them get what them have now. But they're not natural
Oh,
from creation.
This Indigenous History Month.
history, Black History Month. So what do you do
Yeah,
for
man.
Black History Month for the black people and Negroids?
Black History Month.
Indigenous
What?
Month. It's
Brother.
Indigenous Month.
Nah, man, it's an indigenous life where I live. We talk about month.
Eh.
Brother, let me tell you this. Hear this. The
Yeah,
white man don't have White History Month, right?
right.
Mm.
The
Tell
Jew
us.
the Jewish man don't have Jewish History Month or nothing. They just live to them
Tell
life,
Mm.
us.
right?
What about
So
Hanukkah?
so how them can't settle me in on a month and we start creation and creation start from Africa with black people, brother.
Speak.
It's a black people
Speak
world. How
it.
you talk about
Speak
Black
So
it.
History
true.
Month?
Speak
We're
it.
the oldest people. You can tell us about our history.
Yeah, man. You
We
can't
are
tell
the
me about
history.
you can't give me
We're the white people.
you can't get the founder of creation people them 28 days in a 1 month. I said this a phone. No?
Mm.
Only in
When
America.
28
when
days.
the whole
Mhm.
365 belong to us, brother. Every day
Mm.
we never stop make history yet, brother. Black people never stop make history yet from this
But
from time. So I mean,
Boom.
how you could say Black History? No, man. We didn't have the Black History Month, nothing.
mm.
But you know, by society's norms,
Mm.
by the standard of what's going on society's norms in America, they give us a little 1 month to try to recognize our 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 how would we say
No,
Our
brother.
history.
our
Black,
past.
hey,
I got to
Our
say
February,
contribution
history.
because we contribute
February,
everything.
February in America is Slave History Month.
Thank you.
Mm.
That's
It's to
it.
remember
Stop.
the ancestors that passed and gone, how they have
No,
treated us
brother.
in.
If you watch Black History Month in America, wait, all it show you is black people being at the lowest point and being taken advantage of and being told what to do and treated like nothing, brother.
Mm.
There's no
Mm.
glory in that, brother.
None.
You know what that's doing to the minds of the younger youths coming up? It's telling
Yes.
them that we could be subjected to have to bow to these people all over again at some point. It's not teaching us anything, brother. It's
Mm.
teaching us about us being slave or people being slave,
And
or
to
Yes.
keep
ancestors
us
being
Yes.
reminded
slave.
in that
Yes. Yes.
place.
Mental
Yeah.
slavery.
No, it's keep you in that
Yes.
place because every time they keep reminding you and bringing it back up so you will never
Every
forget it.
February, every February they tell you that just know where you are and who you are because this could be you. That's what they're doing every February,
That's exactly
reminding
what they
you.
do.
Mm.
That's correct. I agree.
So therefore,
But
brother, they can't tell me about no Black History Month because
Yes. I hear that. That's an insult.
February don't have nothing
We
to
have
do with black.
every month.
Yeah, it's Slave History
Every
Month,
month.
American Slave History Month. That's what it is.
Yes.
mm,
Thank you. Say it again. I tell people
wow.
we're not subjected to just no 1 month. We create we
Nah.
got the whole year. We created every and each and everything that's running around up in here.
Yeah, man. And
Including the liquor, the
we don't
beer.
stop creating. Black people don't
Yes,
stop create history, brother. Whether good or bad. Check the
Yes.
news. Who
that's
in the
right.
news the most? Yeah, man. We don't stop create history. So we can't. No,
Mm.
we cannot
Well,
settle
we
with
are the
them
most
things.
fashionable people of everything. Everything.
Yes.
That is a fact. You know, and
Well, I'm proud. I'm proud. I'm proud that God has made me who I am. But I feel like there's only one race is the human race.
Yeah, man.
And the ultimate creation, even white came from black.
Yeah, man. Then black people is the mother and the father of all race, brother.
Yes, we are the beginning and the end, the Alpha and
And the
Omega.
Yeah,
Omega.
man.
So you have to know yourself, people.
That's right.
Shy Party Live is here to teach you unbiased. People, embrace
You don't know where
yourself.
you come from, you don't know
If
where
you
you're
don't,
going.
yes, if you don't know where you're from, you don't know where you're going.
Period.
So
Yeah.
read
That's why,
your
like,
history books.
in one of my songs, the song that I got said, no matter where you come from, as long as you're a black man, you're an African. Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Cause I mean, and that song I wrote, that song I did it with this artist from out of Argentina. He's like one of the biggest Rasta artists in Latin America, and this
Wow.
song was all about. It's called Real African, and it's just talking about people that's born in the West that, because if you notice in the West, we have a habit to say, um, African American, and this, and and to be very honest, the American on the end of that means you're owned by America because title comes last and it shows ownership. That's why you have your last name because it tells who you are, and that's where slave got their last name from their owners. So when
Speaking,
you
brother.
say you're African American, that means you're saying I'm African owned by America.
Mm.
You feel me? So the thing is, we have to understand that if you take two lions from Africa right now and they give birth to a lion in New York, it's not a New York lion, it's still an African lion.
I
You feel
like
me?
that parable.
So
History.
we have to start understand who we really are so we could start treat each other with that dignity and that respect,
Yeah.
and we could be more prideful of who we are as opposed to try to, because our problem is right now what we're trying to do is trying to fit in and trying to go with what we feel is pleasing those in power, and we have to understand that that's not how we started off. Those in power saw who we are and wanted what we had, and they stole us. So
Whoa.
it's not about we trying to please them. It was us just being our natural self, and they were intrigued by what they saw, by
That's
the
right.
greatness in us.
And
So
still.
if we can't water down our greatness, we can't water down our greatness to fit in. So my thing is like, like people say, "What are you? You're black." Yeah, I'm black. I'm African. It done this so. And like I always tell people, I'm African born in Belize. What have you to say about that? You know what I'm saying? Uh, I don't. My blood, my DNA. You test it right now. It's gonna tell you. It's gonna say Africa. It's not gonna say Belize. Search it and follow it back. It's gonna say I'm from Africa. It's not gonna say
The
it's
DNA.
Belize, and your DNA is not gonna say you came from Jamaica. It's gonna say African
That's
because
right.
that's what we are.
Yes.
No
So
Yes.
matter where you come from,
yeah,
as
man,
long as you're a black man, you're
African man. You
African.
can't go around it. You can't go around it. And if
Nowhere
the
your
minute we start to understand that,
nationality.
the minute we start to understand that, we could start build a unity and move forward. Because if you notice, like I always tell people that sometimes we look at slavery as such a terrible thing, but what if it was the most high way of getting Africa to conquer the West and beyond by bringing us here free? We never had to figure out how to get here. We just got here, and now from North America to South America, all black people, every one of these countries full of black people. Brazil
Well,
has the
you know,
largest population of black people outside Africa right now, brother. Imagine if we were supposed to unite all Caribbean country, all Central American country, up to
Ooh.
South America with black people.
A Caribbean dollar.
Imagine if we were all to unite. The only thing we have against us right now, bro, is some like pride within us that slave master left us with, so we feel like we're better than the others, or language barrier. That's the only thing that's keeping us apart. But if we were to
wow.
unite from the tip of Brazil, come down from South America, come down through Central America, the Caribbean, North
Yes.
America, and we were to connect and link back with Africa, Africans in Africa, brother, we would be the most powerful on earth.
We already are.
No, there you have it.
We just got
We
to
are,
unite.
but
We
division
just got to
division is the
unite.
problem. Yeah, the division is the problem.
Division, yeah.
Yeah, man. But there's enough of us to
United
go
we
around,
stand,
bro.
divided we fall.
Well,
Yeah,
see, that's
man.
still the curse that is still that is
And
still
the currency and the
telling our
economic
people to this
power,
day.
it would be unstoppable.
Absolutely.
Definitely,
Unstoppable
definitely.
because every country, everywhere around, where do they go for vacation? They go to the Caribbean.
The Caribbean, man. Because it's the vibe. We always had the vibe. We always had something
Yes.
they want. We make everything look cool. Just imagine that. We make everything look cool. Same things they look. If we were to turn around right now and became the slave masters, we would make it look so cool.
Well,
because that's who we
I'm
are.
gonna cut you. In animal days, we were the ruler of the earth.
Brother, not changing. No, we are still the ruler of the earth. We just tend to take a back seat and
You
let
just don't
somebody
know
else do
your
the work.
place. You just don't know your place when you're lost. You
Yeah,
don't know your
In
place.
animal days, we used to be the enslavers.
yeah. But
Who's
like I've
also
The
said, bro.
Moors. The Moors.
who said we're not chiefs and chiefs still?
Mansa Musa.
I mean, some of the richest people on earth you're talking about there, brother.
We were until we got internalized and we fought against each other and destroyed each other.
Divide and conquer.
Yeah.
They divide us. Divide and rule was their only plan.
Bro, you know that there's so much rich history and that we don't even and like even in the Caribbean, we spent like even growing up in Belize, we spent so much time learning about like irrelevant stuff like Christopher Columbus and his voyages and what he did and what he didn't do and all the lies he told. And we spent all our years like getting that forced down our throats that we never really even got to the point of self-sufficiency, how to build our own economy, how to actually support each other, how to accept each other and work with each other. Like those things were never taught in social studies because we had this English curriculum that forced Christopher Columbus down our throats the
We
whole
were
time.
indoctrinated.
Yeah, brother.
We
And
were
so now,
indoctrinated. That's what
and
we
now,
were.
and now we have a system where some Caribbean countries feel like they are better than other Caribbean country, and we don't speak the same language, so we're different, and with this and like we never got the facts to say that, look, we are all one people, whether you believe it or not.
Yes.
We came on the same ships, we just ended up in different location,
Mm-hmm.
but we are one people, no matter how we try to turn it. Yes,
Yeah.
no, now we have brother we speak French, Dutch, Portuguese, and all that, but we are still the same one people. The DNA won't lie. It no matter who we mix up with, what language we end up taking at the end of the day as our first language now, but at the end of the day, we are still just one people.
Yeah, man.
True.
Ja,
True.
Rastafari. Drink to that.
That's
One
Yeah,
love.
true.
man.
One love.
Yeah, man. So it's
Belize,
just,
Jamaican, Haitian, Panamanian.
yeah, man. It's
Doesn't
just
matter
one
where
thing.
you're from. One love.
Always, brother. And that's the
Yeah,
kind of thing
man.
that I want to, that's one of the main things I want to kind of do, like in Chicago, is be able to link with every group of every Caribbean people and build with them. Because at the end of the day, I've seen the parties where we have like people, a little bit of people from here, a little people from there, and the parties are so full and so nice because everybody's just enjoying themselves. And the thing is, bro, when the music start playing, you can't tell who is from where.
Mm.
You feel me? When it's quiet and people start talking, you might be like, okay, you sound like a Jamaican, you sound like a Belizean, you sound like a Trini, you sound like a. But once the music turn on, we're all one again.
Isn't
You
Yeah.
that
can't tell the
something?
difference, you know? So yeah, man.
Music is the rock and we are
Yeah,
Moses.
man. The music is the glue, that keeps
Yeah,
us
man.
together as a
Music
people.
is the rock.
Yeah, man.
But music literally speaks to the soul. That's what it's our heartbeat of us.
Yes,
The
absolutely.
vibration in itself is what transcends to us, and I think that sets us apart, really, honestly, from our brothers, little brothers and sisters, because that's the part they can understand is how we can interpret and accept the vibration so easily. It does. It heals the soul. Just think about a day when you are sad or you're a little depressed. You turn the music on and it cheers you up. It's just a
Yeah,
fact.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
the
It's
man.
truth.
gospel. It is
That
the
is that
gospel.
is the word power song. That is the word power song Rastaman is always talking about, because it's good positive words and it sends vibration and frequency through the air and it internalize into your body and then it brings you that
Mm.
good feeling. So once it's upful, clean, positive things and you because remember like, it's just it's even from the scripture in the beginning it said there was just a word in the beginning and
That's
then
right.
the word was sound and then it became and then it took on you know what I'm saying so yeah
Right.
sound is a powerful thing brother
Sound is a
and
powerful thing.
the frequencies within music some people might not understand it but there's a lot of frequencies in music and they all have different effects on the body and how you intake them and
Speak
internalize
it.
it
Mm-hmm.
Well,
yeah
I'm not
man
gonna lie, Nego, guys, you're very knowledgeable. You
no
are
brother
very.
we're
Which
just
kind of
we're just learning we're just
segues?
learning we're learning and we're trying to
You need
share
to
as
write
much
a
as we
book.
learn.
I think you need to write the next move for you is writing a book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you'll do good at that. A lot of
Well,
people read it.
I'm a writer still, I love writing,
Oh, see it? I knew it.
now,
I knew it.
now, I mean, the thing is, I write like, sometimes like for the week I write like 3 or 4 songs, like on a busy week or so. But I try to write like every day. I would try to write something or every other day or something. So my phone is like
Bro.
always full,
Well, see, that's the
So
key. You need a writer and the producer for. Let's say you have an artist that may not know how to write and how to make their own song. So people like Migo are important to the music business.
Yeah, Nigo, I think you need to. Well, I see you're doing it already. You're bringing a group of guys, and you guys are producing your own music and making your own music, Dove music.
yeah, man,
I'm
does
telling you,
music.
man. I'm just happy to be your friend, bro. we
Yes.
going
I have
on
to be a
tour.
witness to it.
Yeah,
Hey,
I could say I was there from the beginning to
Hmm.
the end.
they were gonna give thanks to cause yeah, better to be my friend than my enemy, right? So we give thanks still. But yeah, I mean, Dove Music is definitely, which Dove Music rightfully is an acronym for the development of vital energies. So that's what
Mm.
DOVE means. So right now we definitely try to develop artists and bring them up to speed within this area and in these times,
Wow.
because there's some young ones and that we're trying to take under our wings as we speak and try to like just fill them up with knowledge right quick and teach them as much as we know and bring them up to speed, because like I said, it's like for us it's a lot of trial and error, a lot of a lot of self-taught stuff and digging in the business. I mean, and I lie, we've been able to rub shoulders with some of the biggest name in reggae music
Mm-hmm.
over the years. And when I tell you, like, it's like some people wouldn't even believe you start telling them, like, from we power with from Chronix to Janine to Kabaka. I mean, with Luton Fire, we do Chuck Fender, them we do
Mm.
Spanabana, Ginger, we do I mean, you see, ever say we roll with Turbulence more times, so that is a given. We have a song together and all. So I mean, it's like we've rubbed shoulders with some real big names, um, in reggae, and the reason is because people see that we're genuine, we're clean, we're positive, and
Mm.
we're real about what we're doing, and we try to be as professional as possible. So it's not like one of those things where, because what we build is like bridges. Some people they build a facade to take a picture and
Some
live in
people
the,
burn
just for
bridge.
the moment. No, see the
Mm.
people. Some people are not real. Some people take a million picture and post it on Facebook and have you believe they connected, or they because
Mm.
for the hype and the glory. But really, we have like relationship with some of these people, like where we could get on the phone and talk and reason with them, or they would link us and be like, "Yo, we're not here for a while. Everything good." That's how we try to keep what we do, because what we do is like real on that level. It's not for showboating or none of these things. So I mean, you
Teaching
never
the
know.
youths.
Yeah, man.
Teaching the youths.
Bro, that's how we can do
Educating
it
the
now.
youths.
That's how you build a legacy, bro.
You just said
Mm.
something. You gotta. That is what our topic was last week about bringing up. You can't think of the mindset of saying, "Oh, you get to a certain point, and you were saying, well, why you should get somebody your glory?" That doesn't make sense. And speaking of that glory, I think of somebody that's a big glorified artist, and y'all can see her. I posted her in the chat earlier. That's the topic. When do you, at a certain point, say, "Is it about money anymore?" Or is it about giving back to the people that got you to that level, right? And I was speaking about this, and I was speaking to Fluffy Diva about this earlier. And y'all see the white. There's a lot of symbolism behind her being on a horse. By the way, I need to go and look up the woman on the horse. They just put her in silver, but it's the woman on the white horse. It's a big symbolism behind that. But oh yeah, go look it up. That's actually death. Stands for death. So when you think about that, when you see symbolism, a lot of people don't know the breakdown of it, right? And you say to yourself, when do you get to a certain pinnacle and say, it's not about this $1,000 concert ticket. It's about me giving back because how much bigger can I possibly get? Is it at a certain point you say, when do you get back? I haven't seen her yet do a concert that says she's gonna
Well,
a contributory concert.
What are you talking about? Beyonce?
Well, some people may not be able to speak names, so I say that y'all can see the picture and that tells you who's.
So you're saying because Beyonce tickets are $1,000, you think it's not good?
I think that's that.
Some people pay $10,000 to be in the front row?
All right. Check this out. Watch this logic.
Mm-hmm.
I was reasoning with my brethren about something similar. I'm like, they was telling me about the soccer player and how much million each one of them get and all this stuff, right? And we was talking about soccer. So, um, I was saying, so basically you're saying between both sides, management and everybody at each game, you have over $1 billion present there, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I look in the audience and I was like, some of these people probably don't even have $100 in their bank account after they buy these tickets. I'd be like, if you $1 billion like that, you should be paying me to come see you. Think about the logics.
Let's think of the logics here. Thank you, artist. Because me and my husband kind of debated on this before the show started. And he said he called me a hater. And I said, how so? How so is that me being a hater? Because this is the thing. For me, I'm gonna just speak on myself.
Okay, let me hear what's your point of view?
If I was an artist and I know I'm sitting with $1 billion in my account, there's no possible way at my age I would be able to even go through that type of money before I even die, right?
Right.
So at a certain point,
when do you stop charging?
When do you stop the greed? Because bottom line, those same people that got you to that billion, right? You're still trying to keep robbing them.
You think you're robbing them?
Oh man, come on, man. When you talk about getting somebody's talking about $1,000 ticket for a concert.
Well,
I
guess the most amazing thing. The most amazing thing about
so
that's even worse about it.
I can't take it.
That probably even makes it worse.
So what about it was Elvis Presley? What would you say?
Man,
again,
I don't.
It's the same thing.
The most
I'm
amazing
like, Bob,
thing.
I don't care who the guy. That's
but that concert is going to be sold out.
I feel like you said people that barely got $100 in their purse.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
What do you mean not necessarily?
She's such a mega star. She knows she can get $1,000 from these people. Okay? And they're going to pay the price. Because a Lollapalooza, it was $500 to see her. And it was sold out. People was crying for tickets. There's people out here with money. We're living in America. There's a lot of people with some serious money.
You have a lot of people. Hey, you have a lot of people probably are after playing clan of them tickets and them kind of thing right now, brother. So a lot of people probably don't have the money up front, but they have ways of doing it on the credit. Yeah, man, on credit card, them tickets and all these type of things. Enough money to birthday woman for Valentine's and all these things. Don't get me wrong, brother. She's a great artist and she should be paid. But I'm saying if you care about people at all, at some point you should tell yourself that there's no way I want to charge nobody $1,000. You, bro, imagine this. You talking about selling out to over 100,000 people. There's no way you need
I can't even think.
There's no way you need to sell a ticket for that price.
It's gonna be sold out.
But this is what I'm saying. So there's no need to be selling for that price.
That's just past.
So you said the ticket is overpriced.
Bruh.
Come on now.
How much would you pay?
At some point, it's called a give back, bro. At some point, there's a giving back. They have between her and her husband, they got so much money that if they die, their children can't even finish spending that money.
Well, they do give to charity.
What is charity?
Give back to your fans. Your fans is the one that made you what you are.
Thank you.
Well, eventually they may do a free concert.
Eventually when they got old and nobody want to see them? This is the time when she should do when she's at her pinnacle.
No, you know what? If this is the case, she need to be doing a free concert once a year.
Boom.
And she probably do.
Where? Do you know
that would be on every news. That would be on every news.
I'll tell you what.
This is capitalism.
Is the producer of that concert who's charging the money?
No, she's charging the producer a hefty package.
She's probably charging the producer $10 million. But whoever is doing the behind that show is not only her. Because if I bring Nego-ites and I bring him to...
So it's the promoter and her that's great.
Boom, it's the promoter who's setting that price.
So who's the
Because she charged the promoter $200.
Well, we talking about Bee-Hive, so that's still her.
Bro, look, think about this, bro. Beyonce is
the singer.
She's so big that they got a hand in the promoting at that show, bro. They got their money invested all over that show. They not going to nobody's show, bro. They too big.
Exactly.
They cut out the middleman totally.
Yeah, no, they are the promoter and they are they got.
What about back in the days when blacks wasn't making no money on concerts?
What do you mean?
What about back in the days when we weren't making no money off our own music?
Start taking advantage of your people now?
She used to make it. No. What about when the whites were taking advantage of us?
And you know what they was doing at that time, Gary? They was paying $10, $1 to get to a concert like that.
This is 2023.
And again, we're talking about $1,000 in this time and day and age. We're talking about inflation, and we're talking about people barely. Do you know what's going on? How many people has been laid off in this last month or two? And we're talking about this woman strategically set this concert around tax season.
Of course.
I'm not a dummy.
This is true.
I cannot hate on my black people.
It's not even about hating.
Big up to Beyonce.
That's not hating.
Big up to Jay-Z.
That is flat out greed.
If you can charge $1 million and the white folks will pay it, let them pay to see you because they're going to pay.
You better wait to see it on TV because you will catch it on TV for free.
Well, we can wait for it. I can wait for it. I would wait to see it on TV.
Forget all that, brother.
If you're paying $1,000 ticket, you ain't sitting up front either way. Still, you sitting way in nosebleed section. You're paying $1,000 for a nosebleed.
Well, guess what?
Yo,
you know how much is the front row? 10,000.
Again, that's still a crazy person.
20,000.
That is flat out capitalism and greed, and she's taking advantage of the majority of her own people.
But this is America.
And I'm not even finna sit there and sugarcoat that mess.
Who do you think support Beyonce?
I don't know, because I'm not one of them. Her music is not the best to me, but whatever. I've seen way better.
I just feel like I could do without ever seeing her perform live ever, even on TV.
Thank you. Good. I agree, bro. Because she got too much. Listen, y'all better look at the symbolism what she's promoting. And I tell y'all that.
Is it because she's charging $1,000 or why? Why is that? Why you say that?
My thing is this, you know, they got big platform, but they're not really promoting righteousness. So I mean, as a rest of man, we
thank you, bro.
That.
And you know better, you do better.
So it goes. So if they was promoting righteousness,
would you pay $1,000 up? You go,
brother. You hear said Jesus walked the earth free amongst the people, then, brother.
Boom.
Why would I pay $1,000 to see Beyonce Jesus walk free amongst man?
Okay. So what you say? What you say is that if she was in a righteousness mode, then she wouldn't even be charging people. Nothing.
No, she wouldn't. She wouldn't see the need for, because then you have something to deliver to the people. You have something to give them. So that would be your main concern. Really, Beyonce is gonna go on stage. Pretty much don't have any clothes on, so it's like soft prostitution, basically.
Not just soft prostitution, but sending a lot of satanic messages. Let's just start with the concert ticket picture that she's sitting on the silver horse. Y'all need to go find out the bigger scene behind what the woman on the horse represents. And I'll say that again.
I mean, we know all these stars are.
So with that being said, you're pushing and promoting a woman that ain't pushing nothing but a bad agenda to our people, first and foremost. Then you're gonna go pay $1,000 out of your pocket to go see satanic rituals placed on top of your mind and your
head. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go see Beyonce, man. She's fine.
Yeah, she's gonna be watching from TV.
VIP, you said she's fine?
She's fine like wine.
Make I tell you this, brother. You see one thing with black people, you walk down the street right now, you see 10 girls finer than Beyonce right now in any hood right now for free. How you gonna know if you never been down there to see? Go in at any hood with black people right now, go down to Louisiana, all them places so and see how much fine. Black woman fine for a man in, brother. Beyonce is not the first and she won't be the last.
Not the only one.
She's just on TV. That's the only difference.
Yeah. I'm not gonna take anything
plus
from
90% plus 90% of what you see on Beyonce is not 100% Beyonce, because you see her with her makeup all the time. All her pictures them photoshopped and all these things. So I mean, you're not really getting 100. Come on.
Just speaking about that a show ago about all of the BBLs, fake breasts, plastic surgery, which we know that's what she has. So let's keep it 100. Is she really promoting to the real black woman that's walking around? Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
What about Jay-Z?
If we all can go Photoshop our body, do surgery on it, and look the same part, don't you think every woman could do the same?
Of course.
All right. So with that being said, you can't promote. You're promoting still a false image, because that's not who she really. That's not who she really is. Go look at her in 2002, and you're gonna see the real Beyonce, and she didn't look nothing like how she looks now. Plastic surgery, plastic butt, plastic hips, fake breasts, fake stomach, fake lips, fake skin, because I think her skin color.
Like she could be a clone.
Now let's just keep it 100. The hair ain't even hers. That's weird.
Look, man, just know for a fact that one day they're gonna be falling apart. Now waste my money go see them. They're gonna be falling apart, brother.
This doesn't make sense. Y'all keep your money in your pocket.
No,
Watch her from TV.
If you have your
Because
money,
if she really loved her people, her fans, she wouldn't be charging no $1,000.
If you
This
have money,
is
you only got one
capitalism.
life to live. So spend your money, go enjoy Beyonce, guys.
This
I'm
is
not on her.
capitalism at its finest. This is what America is based on. So
Can I say something
each
then?
and every person have their own choice of what they want
Yes,
to do
everybody have a
with
right to
their
decide their own
money.
destiny. Yeah. So we can't watch nobody money because enough people have spent millions from bullshit.
Exactly.
Well. Anyways,
You guys, we pay $500 to see you perform. Go on.
Nah, man. You what me know? Just spend 20 a come out while here comes see me do it.
There you go.
No, man, you value more than that, man. You talk about, man. Go harder, man. We are up the chart. 50.
Listen, Rasta, say, listen, money is no value. And that's the fact.
You got done rich long time.
No, man. Far we have life for rich, brother. The thing is this, you know.
Tell what rich really means.
Health is wealth.
Plus me healthy. Hey, plus me healthy.
Yo, Nigo, that show that should be $50 to get in. A
Well,
long time you put millions of dollars behind your music.
Nah, but you know what? Yeah, well, at the end of the day, we know how Chicago people stay. You know, nobody want to pay for see nobody. You know, could put Michael Jackson in there, could put Prince in there, could put Bob Marley in there, and I still want to know if they can come in for free. So we're not gonna fight the thing and go on the thing. $20, come support the thing. I mean, enough
real,
people.
Bro. Thank you.
Yes.
You know, let's just support the thing. We just want the place. We want to fill the place and prove that we can do this. We can unite and come together, have a show with original music, artists,
I want you to eat your own words, because Nigo, you said something very importantly about, just support the thing. Because you just said something, no matter who it is. We was in the same building of coffee. Do you know how many people we seen in there trying to get in VIP, saying they don't have to pay to get in the concert? And it's the facts. They don't care who it is. They don't want to pay $60, $100, whatever dollar is going to be for that concert. Because at the end of the day, somebody want to get in for free.
Yeah.
And we've seen the person for our own eyes. So speak on what the real is and don't keep on the sugarcoating. Because somebody's still in Beyonce's concert trying to get in there for free.
Well, if you can get in there for free, more power to you.
Yeah, but
I mean, the thing is this though. Realistically, we have to think about it that none of these things just happen out of thin air. Somebody had to spend money to make all this happen. So I mean, it's only fair that you consider the people that have to spend, because they lose when you don't do what you're supposed to do when you come there. Because think about it. Imagine, for example, a show like The Wild here. Obviously, we don't get the bar. We just get the door.
Right.
So if you come there, think like, yeah, I'm coming here, I'm gonna support the bar. The bar ain't got nothing to do with us.
Exactly.
Right.
And we gotta pay the band. We gotta pay the bands. We gotta pay the DJ.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People to be taken care of. So at the end of the day, it really don't pencil out. So I mean, I understand your logics, but it don't work for everybody. So my thing is this: it's better you come to me and be like, look, bro, I know it's 20 to get in, but I only got 15, and then we can consider something and say, okay, you're trying to work with the program. We understand that, but at the same time, the same man who come in there, don't want to pay the 20, go to the DJ and money pull up on $20, can't stop, drop on the machine, money pull up. You know, them type of things there. So
it's so true. It's the weakness behind the whole thing.
I actually seen somebody do a money pull up on, I'm not gonna say where, but they put $4 on the money pull up. Well, hey, I don't know.
I mean, we can't knock the man.
Supposed to be an insult or what?
No, man, the man give what he had.
They give what they got.
Give what he had.
Yeah, I get that.
I didn't
a
look
man
at
last
it like
dollar
that.
is as good as a rich man $1 million, because that's his last. That's all he has. That's everything.
You think, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But my thing is this though. I'm starting to think that we need to have a camera at the door and show some of these people haggling to pay, and then we have a big screen on the inside so everybody can see them.
Video, everybody coming through the door so they can see themselves. And then you say, you're on video. So then I guarantee they start changing.
Hey, look, you see, they like hype. So what we're gonna do is gonna put a screen inside the venue that's showing what's going on at the door. So when you go there, you start talking, so everybody inside gonna see you.
Closed captions.
Yo, listen, that's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea.
Yeah, man. So when I go out the door now, watch. Hey, after the first,
they come out the pocket with
after the first event, After the first event, I guarantee you, they gonna come with a water cash at the door, start to count up like this.
That is so factual because it's all about show. If you ain't on camera, you ain't been caught doing it.
It's all about image.
It's all about the image. Period.
Right,
That
it's
is so
crazy.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man. Second way to that, Nikki,
Yo,
Fluffy Diva,
yes.
what's the lineup for this week? What's happening? What do you do this week, Fluffy Diva?
Well, you know what we doing Tuesday.
Oh,
Wait. Not
this Tuesday.
Week. No,
Valentine's Day.
Look, I'm already. What's going on? What's Little Miss?
Well, this week we got Blacks doing his
security
pre-Valentine's old school link up taste what?
South Loomis, right?
East of the Ryan link up.
Yeah, Black's been around for a long.
Well, they moved a couple times.
Black's been my security since Union Hall.
Mm-hmm.
So Black's been around for 30 years. Yeah. But you gotta watch Black Soup when you want work here still. But Black's not good security.
So wait a second. What? I know that the location changed. It was going to be a Living Pretty, but now where is it at?
On 101st and Loomis, something like that, at a event center. I don't remember the name of it. Sorry.
I'm gonna do myself a justice and do right. I'm gonna look on here and
thank you
and get the location because I know he's changed it. So a pre-Valentine's bash Saturday, February the 11th. We got Ghetto Story. We got DJ Montana. We got DJ Tin Man. And DJ Ruffus is flying in, y'all, from Florida. Another original Chicago DJ.
Rufus.
Yeah.
Soca
Rufus. And it's going to be at Visions, Odium, and events.
I do remember.
11901 South Loomis. South Side.
That's not the South Side. That's the Wild Honey.
Yeah, that's the
Wild Honey.
It's the Wild Hundreds.
We used to call it back in the day.
You are right about that, Fluffy. That is the Wild Hundreds. You are right. It's
yes, you can have a lot of fun out there. I don't know.
And then I believe, as usual, the usual lineup tomorrow is Taco Tuesday at Safari Lounge.
Yeah, check out Taco Tuesday, guys.
DJ Montana. And then that Wednesday, they got now Ladies Night. Yes, I can remember it. Ladies Night at Safari Lounge again. Wednesday nights. Thursday, come rolling around to karaoke Thursdays. Again, at Safari. Boom.
Yeah, man, big up to TRC who's
what's the place?
Trying to bring reggae back to the forefront where we have reggae 7 nights a week. Big up to the Wilder also, who's 7 nights a week. And big up to Good to Go. Big up to
Saturday's brunch.
Sunday's brunch. We're not hating on this is why we have an unbiased show. I want everyone to come on and send your information because every Side Party Live is about Chicago. It's about Chicago artists. It's about the DJs. It's about the venue. It's about us who's trying to for a better Chicago.
Restaurants. Listen, we got so many.
Yeah, big up to Spice. You did something with Spice, Nikki, which was so nice.
Yes.
What do you have to say about Spice? You went there and did a live blog.
I actually got the what I actually got was the ground food. And so it was boiled banana, dumplings, some curry chicken gravy, some callaloo, saltfish, and some yam in it.
I tell
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
man. I all I can say is this: I don't wanna pour salt on nobody, right? But it's one thing that's really special when you have a restaurateur who actually enjoys serving you, who actually has pleasant conversation. It's not like you bothering her to spend your money in her shop. You understand?
She's very welcome.
She welcome you. She welcome everybody. She talked to the customers. As a matter of fact, when I was there that one day, this guy just happened to walk in with his son. And he was like, yeah, I just want to, you know what? We have to learn how to service people again. Because I think with this whole COVID thing, like everybody, customer service has gone out the window. But not with this lady, Miss Jackie. She was so warm. She was so understanding. She wanted to make sure that these people understood what they were getting and how, to present it or whatever they needed to know. Because they had never been in there before. Did you hear the list of stuff that he was buying for the first time?
Like $1,000 of food in my life.
$2,000 worth of food. And he was still gone. He was like, what drink do you suggest that I get? I said, oh, yeah, come over here. Get the champagne cola and blah, blah, blah. People is out there, they ready to spend their money, but they want customer service again, and she brought it. And
customer service is what's going to win over the customers. If you have a business and you don't have customer service, you're doomed. Your business is doomed.
Sure.
And Spice Garden is located, guys, next to Evanston Township High School.
1905 Church Street.
There you go, Fluffy. 1905 Church Street.
Right next to Evanston Township High School is where this
across the street.
Liquor Talawa. You could get her on Grubhub, you could get her on Uber Eats.
Grubhub, Uber Eats. No.
So no matter where you are, you can order and they'll bring the food to you.
And she was so busy, and she was one person, and she was so busy. Like I had to wait. I had to wait for her to finish all of her orders that she was getting on. And it wasn't no situation where you say, okay, wait, what would you like? Oh, we don't have no more of that. Okay, can I get this? We're out of that. We out of this. We out of that. You know how the people stay.
Oh, yeah. Been there, done that.
Yeah,
so, I'm telling you.
So, thanks for the listeners, Unbiased Show. Thanks to our sponsors.
Thanks for our sponsors.
TRC Vodka, big up yourself.
That's one good thing about it. You can run it without even have to speak on it.
Yeah, man. February 14. Let's talk about February 14. Nigo, your wife is invited. You got to come to this event. Bring out the wife, bring out the queen. Everybody, if you have your queen.
But not just say the queen, just say you're single, you're complicated, you're married, you're full, you're in all kinds of situations. Come out. It's all about one love.
Whether you're in a situationship or a relationship, forward.
There you go.
You all are welcome.
You all are welcome.
Sharp Party Night will be broadcasting live.
Yes, live show.
So we're gonna be doing interviews. We're gonna, if you want to come on the show live, that's a day you guys can come over and show your love for your loved ones. Speak your mind on Sharp Party Live.
We will be live.
We will be live.
Can I say this real quick? I know we're running on with time, but Saturday I went to Club Love 7701 South Bennett in Chicago. I tell you, it was everything that I did not expect. Okay.
Wow.
It was an awesome experience. Big up to DJ Rybert. Big up to Tinman. They just kept the people moving, kept the movement going all night long. It was a pleasant, nice experience. It was a very first-class experience. So I just wanted to say that.
Nice. Big up to Rybert. That's a new venue, guys. Y'all guys need to check them out when they have events over there.
Saturdays, I think, yeah.
Is every Saturday?
Every Saturday, or is it just...
I'm not sure about every Saturday, but probably like every other Saturday. I don't know if they're going to have other DJs performing,
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's a good look for Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Nice, clean spot. Very nice.
Yeah. So,
very pleasant.
What you got to say, babe?
Well, I just, want to make sure we cover all spots.
Every Sunday, go check out One Blood Baseline.
One Blood Baseline. South, I don't know.
7 days a week. Safari's open. If you want somewhere to go, you just go there.
I don't know if it's 7 days a week.
All right, they got something every week, every day.
6 days a week.
6 days a week.
Yes.
And also check out Mega Lounge in Waukegan.
Mega Lounge. They do
And what about Code?
Thursdays.
What about the Code? What are they doing for Valentine's?
Oh, they got a special Valentine's Day dinner going on at the Cove.
Okay.
So call in, guys, 312-725-6636 if you have something to say. Big up again, Negaites. Thanks for coming on our show.
Yes.
And thanks for giving us our theme song.
Yes.
And we
Welcome.
just more blessings, man. It's just.
But I definitely we play at Safari on next Tuesday.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's good. That's gonna be played over and over and over until we die.
Charging it to the DJs, y'all.
Yeah, man. If they don't play Negaites song, we fire every DJ.
And I know, coming up for next weekend, we got February the 18th, Liquor Miss. Big up yourself.
Miss.
Not your birthday, painting to City Pink.
Yeah, man.
And don't forget, that's going to be at Bombay Hall. And y'all don't forget next Tuesday, the 14th, it is Paint the City Red. So come in your red. We don't care how you come. With someone, without someone.
Friday night.
Someone, get someone.
Friday nights at Safari is hot too. Big up to Walker Star and what's her name?
Temptation Friday. With Independent Day and All Stars.
Big up to King Solomon Mines Friday and Saturday night.
Yeah.
Better Fire and team keeping it fire blazing.
Big up to my brethren at Ice.
What was that?
My brethren at Ice, he's one of the artists that I've been known for years, and he has a lot of good music. You know who Atais is, Nigo?
Then I must spread out. Remember, so we had to go way back in. Remember, said first before it was Dove Music. Before I was with Dove Music, I was with Hatais on his Garrison Tech label, brother.
Yeah, man. Atais got some. Next week he'll be on the show. We welcome him on the show next week. Atais is gonna be putting out his music also. So all the Chicago artists, send us your music. We want to play your music. We want to embrace your music because this show is all about Shy Party Life Chicago.
That's right. Yes.
And Fluffy Diva could sing too.
She can. Go catch her at Thursday karaoke.
Yo, speaking of singing, Nia, I have a song for you. Is it okay if I send it to you? If I DM you the song? I have a song that I actually wrote.
Okay.
And I want to send it to you and see what your take on it will be.
We want to hear the song, Nikki. Can we hear a little piece? Can you sing a little piece of that song?
No, not right now. Not right now.
Well, you can't be an artist and be shy.
I'm trying to work on the tempo and the beat and the tune to go with the song, but I feel like after I heard Go Harder, I feel like he could really spice it up for me.
He could produce that song for you. He is a producer.
Well, let's see what it is. On it. No, seriously, I have it. I'm gonna send it tonight, but if it's okay.
Yeah, send it. We're not discouraging no one.
Go harder. Go harder. Go. That song cannot get out of my head.
2023.
I'm singing it every day. Go. I'm driving around people. Go harder.
Hey y'all, as a matter of fact, right now we're doing a TikTok challenge with that song right now.
Yeah?
Yeah, man, we're pushing it on TikTok now. We're trying to get people to show their go harder moments. Like, whatever it is you're doing and you're going hard at it, we want to capture those moments and show people,
Right. Okay.
I like that. Well, guys, this will be coming to the end of the show, and we want to hear your last words. Any last words? We got to talk to the guests first, man. Negaites, any last word to the people?
I just want to say, people, it's important to support. Key thing, support. We make good music for people, and we would enjoy people supporting the music because it definitely it creates a movement and it gives us what we need to be acknowledged in the grand scheme of music, which is numbers, because everybody that matters in music look for numbers at the end of the day. We can't just be a good song and don't have numbers behind it, because if you don't have the numbers, then people won't look at it. The people that matters won't look at it because the gatekeepers want to see numbers. So at the end of the day, we want to run the numbers up. You know, so that's what we're looking for right now with our community within the Chicago area is to run the numbers up and make the song become like one of the most popular things so that it can do what it needs to do, you know, and get to the next level. So we can't do it alone. We need the help of the people. Definitely.
All right.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Fluffy Diva, we charge it to you next. Final thoughts.
All right. So sometimes God will make you horribly uncomfortable. And the reason behind that is to make you move in the direction that he will you to go. So sometimes when you feel like just so uncomfortable, you can't bear it, but you have to move. That's what it means. You have to grow, because without movement, there's death. If you're not moving and you're stagnant and you're dead. So keep moving. That's all I have to say. Keep growing, keep moving. That's what we have to do as a people.
Amen.
Go harder.
Go harder.
VIP.
Well, you know, I just want to tell everyone, man, let's go support these shows. You know, give the artist a strength, give the promoter a strength so you continue going, and come out early and enjoy yourself. And as you see the time and the end of times, we just have to embrace everybody and get closer to God, because it's not an easy road. And we have to be mindful of all the atrocity that's going on in Russia, all the atrocity going on in Ukraine. There's a lot of people dying. There's a lot of people dying all over the world. The pandemic and the pandemic is here. And we got to be mindful. Love your family. Get closer to God. If you're not with God, get closer to Him. That's my way. That's my last word.
And with that note says, make sure you guys are in the building. We will not have a show next Monday because the show is going to be live Tuesday, February 14th.
We should have a show.
No, that's overkill. We're going to do our show February the 14th live. That's what we've been pushing and promoting. It's going to be all about one love. Love for everybody. Shy Party Live, showing love, giving it back.
Don't forget, it's free to all the Shy Party Live subscribers. Free entry.
For anyone, free before 12.
Everybody free before 12. So let's pack the safari. Come with your roses and your girl and your loved one.
We're gonna be giving roses to the ladies.
And who's playing the event?
And we got a couple of hot DJs. We got DJ Pollo. We got DJ Ghetto Story. We got DJ Montana blazing up the place.
Oh yeah.
And again, you know, we're gonna be giving Shy Party Live, gonna be giving giveaways. So it's gonna be a good look.
There's a lot of giveaways.
So yeah, plus a special menu, you know, for special Taco Tuesday menu, from what I was told. So, it's gonna be a nice look. I hope to see everybody in the building next Tuesday.
Is it next Tuesday?
It's next Tuesday.
Is that quick?
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
It's going up on a Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna be going up on the Tuesday, y'all.
So if you want to see us live, come through. Come say what you gotta say.
And expect to get probably a little tipsy, so maybe you have to take that Wednesday. Just saying, you know, we're in the building. We don't just sit around. We enjoy. We go harder. Yeah. Okay, y'all. That's it. That's into the song.
Go harder.
Until next week, next Tuesday.
We love you.
See you.
Listen.
Please, on that note, go harder, y'all.
Boom.
Are the warrior. Don't make them stop your joy. No time. Nobody cares when you're down, but when you up and rising, everybody wants your crown. Careful of those who come around. You pray for them to rise, but them bring you down. Go harder. go harder, go harder, go harder, go harder, just go harder. Give thanks 'cause me know better. Man a real go getter. Hunt for me own cheddar. Now go rob for me own brother. Work for what me want, cause that me prefer. Control me destiny, that me redder. Tell me say me can't and me fight the pressure. Oh, me feel lose when I like me treasure. Don't you worry what people say about you. Just believe in yourself. Never you doubt you. Go harder. Go harder. Go harder. Just go harder. Go harder. Go harder. Go harder. Just go harder. Monday I fade the winning.
Hey.
Hold it firm every inning.
Hey.
Watch the clock while it's spinning. Told them from the beginning. Now I hear this news. Tell them say me never born to lose. Then I must look, me no need the views. Tell them I the W man come for choose. Don't you worry what people say about you. Just believe in yourself. Never you doubt you. Go harder. Go harder. Go harder. Just go harder.
Until next week, y'all. See y'all. I promise you, make sure Shop Right Live. Another celebration.
Go harder.
Take the city red. Have a good weekend, y'all. See y'all next week.